Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you about I'm going to talk to you about pregnenolone steal. It's something that I've been reading about that I think is very necessary for you guys to learn about as you're trying to keto adapt. Because any type of stress in your life, and I don't mean stress like in just thoughts, I mean stress that's going on inside your machine, or as people like to call it, your temple. So let's get down to it. Okay. So here we've got like our reproductive system, which is so critical. People don't understand that your thyroid is connected to you. I mean, like the neck bone is connected to the elbow bone, but it really is like that. So you've got all things that clog up your metabolism. You've got your thyroid, you've got your adrenals, you've got leptin, you've got like low gut, stomach acid and gut flora. You could have constipation, have your bowels all messed up. But really, I want to talk to you guys about pregnenolone steal. And that's when you have cortisol that is stealing from progesterone, which is then stealing your pregnenolone, which is coming from the master cholesterol. So pregnenolone is the master hormone, but it's also coming and made out of the substrate cholesterol, which of course we need to eat our egg yolk so we can make our sex hormones. It's super important. Contrary to what we've been told to, because we've been told to not eat our egg yolks, and I can't believe it because it's chock filled with freaking nutrients. So you have stress response. Cortisol basically is the catalyst to the BS, right? Well, not the non-BS diet, but the BS that's screwing up our body. So it steals, it goes progesterone over to pregnenolone, and now DHA and down to your estrogen and your testosterone and messing them up. Down-regulating those kind of little vital hormones to keep us young and healthy at the age of what? 46 and counting. So it'll be 47. But as you can see, I've been in the gym today for 2.5 hours, seriously playing all day. That's how I get my stress down. Because as soon as I leave the gym, it's like crazy stress. Answer emails. And I try to get to all you guys back on YouTube, but it's just I'm just getting too many emails from too many places, and I can't keep up with y'all. But I'm really trying. But I see every one of you. I just don't have a chance to get back to all of you all at the same time. So obviously I keto coach, and I'm teaching people how to get their brain to understand ketones, which is units of fat, instead of being so glucose dependent. It's fascinating, the true paleo way of existing, or the ancestral diet, whatever you want to call it. I don't care, because I call it the non-BS diet, and I'm going to keep up with that theme, because as you know, I hate putting titles on stuff, because people associate things by what they hear, and it doesn't give you a clean understanding of things. And when you're trying to free the mind up, which of course I always say that the mind is a representation of your body, and if you're trying to clean those two areas up in your life, you have to let stuff go. I keto coach people. I talk to a lot of people who are like, I don't want to give up my coffee, I don't want to give up my cheese, I don't want to give up my cacao. Yeah, you heard me say cacao. Well, why do we have to give up cacao? Well, it's only in the very beginning, first stages. We do this process of elimination to get rid of anything that could be an allergen, anything that could have mold on it, or anything that can overstimulate your adrenals, so you have a better chance to keto adapt, cross that bridge, because the people who don't cross it freak out. They get all bummed and sitting there like waiting. I'm going to show the time. They're waiting for the weight to fall off, and they're not doing everything right. And that's what's so amazing about the non-BS diet, or the ketogenic diet, is that you have to do everything properly, or you just won't adapt. And you won't. You won't adapt. But if you do, you have energy for days and days. So funny when I hear people review my videos. They're like, oh, she's so kooky. But really, I'm just excited to talk about this great information that I get a chance to learn. And I feel like I'm a scientist in the field, talking to people all the time, figuring out not just what's going on with their body, but what's going on with their mind and what's going on with their hearts. Because that's what really self-preservation or self-realization, getting into that, I don't want to sound like a tree-hugging hippie, but getting into that sweet spot of your personality, kicking the old you. Boom! Here's my shoes. Boom! You guys got to kick the old you to the curb, so you can allow new habits, new neurosynaptic connections to be made here in your identity, because when you say I can't, that's something you learned. You know when like little kids are like, no? That's how far back no goes. And so we've got to be like, yes, or I'm willing to try new concepts and things to change my life and to change me. Okay guys, that's it. You can check me out on stephanieperson.com to learn more about the keto coaching. And I know the coaching is so lame. I think it's lame too, to coach. But, you know, it's something you guys can identify with, because I'm not a doctor. I'm somebody who's got a lot of knowledge, who works with a lot of people, who can help piece and puzzle together your nutrition, but also your lifestyle, exercise, mentality, and your macronutrients. Because finding the right macronutrients, your fats, your carbs, your proteins, for try to drive ketogenesis is really not rocket science. It's about playing with them and knowing the timing of them according to your lifestyle and your personality. That is key. So that's why I call it coaching. So if you don't like it, call it the non-BS whatever. Okay guys, that's it. You can go to my Facebook to my fan page, because my normal one is packed. So it's Stephanie the Business Person for more information, or you can go to my new website, which is still being added on, stephanieperson.com.